All right, everyone. So we have an update here on the alleged heat against Penta for his a little bit longer promo, I guess, than expected. So this is from TGR Wrestling. Fightful Select has followed up on that, noting that Penta did go overtime, not with his match, but with his post-match promo. One WWE higher up noted that if there was heat, it should be directed at whoever decided Raw needed a hard out rather than Penta himself. WWE said they'd be trying to get Raw to 2.5 hours, which is why there may have been a lack of flexibility. Although claims from inside the company were that many talent were hoping to catch late flights after the show. Several talents had not heard of any heat towards Penta, with the roster being happy for the star as they knew what the moment meant for him and his family who were in the front row watching on. So I love this report and I love this update. And as we always say with all these stories we do, always have a kind of take a lot of them, the sourcing, with a grain of salt in the sense that it's coming from a source and you understand it, but you also know that there might be other views of this, and so wait for more stuff to come out for you to kind of make that complete opinion on it. And I think this is makes a lot of sense, like we said in our video on our initial report on this. It's like, yeah, the problem is that WWE was unwilling to keep going. Now if this was something Penta's doing every week, then it becomes an issue. But for his debut thing, I think that is not really a big deal, right? I don't think that's a huge deal, and it wouldn't shock me actually, because it says here that there were people that wanted to catch flights after the show and all of that kind of stuff. It wouldn't shock me if there was actually a level of people mad about that because they thought that the whole thing was going to be pushed back, but then after it ended up not happening, that they weren't as mad, something like that, because they're like, oh, I guess we didn't extend the show, so who cares, right? It was just that, but I don't know. I think this is fine for a one-time thing. There's plenty of things that could be worse, and he put on a phenomenal match. So we'll see going forward. If this is something that's happens all the time, that's a different story. But I like how we have a new update here, which is like a lot of talent weren't that upset. And if anybody was really in the wrong here, it's the people saying, "Yeah, we have to cut things," rather than Penta, who was just doing his promo. So thank you all for watching.